Hello and welcome to vlog number 40. This week I'm going to talk about drug repurposing and the hope that it offers to people with Parkinson's. Looking on the Parkinsons UK website this morning, I see that the charity is funding research into a unique method of identifying drugs that have the potential to be repurposed for treating Parkinson's. A cutting-edge stem cell technique enabled the research team to turn skin cells into dopamine-producing brain cells. Comparing the gene activity in those cells from people with Parkinson's against those from people without the condition enabled the identification of key differences. A global database holding the details of the effects of thousands of different drugs is then used to help identify those that may make the gene activity in the Parkinson's brain cells more similar to that of the healthy brain cells. Whilst this is positive and very welcome news for people with Parkinson's, one can't help but wish they'd get a flipping move on. The point of repurposing drugs is that the route to market is much faster. The drugs have already been through clinical trials for their original intended purpose and are, presumably, considered safe for human consumption. So it's just a case of proving that they have the desired effect on PD. Sounds easy, straightforward, doesn't it? But us people with Parkinson's are an impatient lot. It's just not happening fast enough for us. In the last year or two there have been two widely reported repurposed drug trials, both of which seem to offer significant hope to the PD community. The first of these was a drug used for the treatment of leukemia called nilotinib. In 2015 nilotinib was being trialled in people with Parkinson's as it appeared to be able to halt disease progression and even improve some symptoms. Researchers think that the drug blocks a protein that interferes with the action of lysosomes, which normally destroy harmful proteins in the brain. The initial study appeared to show that people with Parkinson's who took nilotinib over a period of 24 weeks saw improvements in thinking, movement and non-motor symptoms. The initial trial was very small, involving only 12 patients, and did not include a placebo group to compare against. In March 2017, a second phase clinical trial was announced by researchers at Georgetown University Medical Center in Washington DC in the USA. The researchers will investigate the safety of the drug and its potential for treating the symptoms of PD. 75 people with moderate Parkinson's will be randomly assigned to receive either nilotinib or a placebo over a 12-month period. Neither the researchers nor the participants will know which treatment they are receiving. Participants will continue to take nilotinib for a further 12-month period to determine the long-term effects of the drug. So that takes us to 2019. 4 years of studies and the drug still won't have been approved for prescription to people with Parkinson's. This is for a repurposed drug. One can only imagine the process involved in getting a new drug to market. The other repurposed drug is called exenatide and is currently used to treat type 2 diabetes. Recent studies have suggested that problems with insulin signalling in the brain could be linked to neurodegenerative conditions, raising hopes that diabetes drugs could be used to treat Parkinson's. The latest study involved 60 PD patients, randomly assigned to receive either exenatide or a placebo, without knowing which treatment they were getting. Scientists say that the drug appears to improve movement-related symptoms. Without medication, patients will be expected to drop about 3 points on a 132-point assessment scale over a 1-year period. After 48 weeks, those participants who were taking exenatide showed a 1-point improvement, while those taking the placebo showed a 3-point drop. Assessing the patients after a further 12 weeks, the team found that those taking exenatide were 3.5 points higher on the scale compared to those taking the placebo. Researchers say that the study suggests that exenatide might not just help control the symptoms of PD, it may help to slow disease progression too. The first trials of exenatide for PD were in 2013, so again, we are 4 years down the line and still more research is needed. As a person with Parkinson's, I can tell you, we haven't got time to wait. We need a cure now. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or have a topic that you'd like me to cover in future vlogs, just leave me a message in the comments and I'll do my best to respond. Have a great week. See you next Friday.